Now we are turning the tables on ourselves and looking at ABC News 75 years in the making. A stunning new book documents the journey of our network's history, showing the journalists and the stories we'll remember forever. Take a journey through the rich history of ABC News, from the early days of television to coverage of the coronavirus, Black Lives Matter, the 2020 election, and everything in between.
I went in and I picked out the news stories that I felt ABC had covered particularly well, or in some innovative fashion.
The stunning new coffee table book, ABC News 75 Years in the Making, chronicles the events that shaped our world, seen through the lens of network TV journalists. Lavishly illustrated and filled with first-hand accounts and stories we'll never forget.
Peter Jennings' 9/11 coverage, all the networks were covering it, but there was just something about Peter Jennings' 17-hour marathon anchor job, which, what people needed desperately at that time. He would be there to sort of help America cope and process what was happening.
So if you're a parent, you got a kid in some other part of the country, call them up.
The coverage of Katrina was extraordinary because you had Robin Roberts field reporting from some of the hardest hit communities in the Gulf Coast, and including her hometown of Pass Christian, Mississippi.
The most difficult thing for me this week, being so grateful that your family and loved ones survived.
So that really resonated with viewers, and it made the tragedy real for millions of Americans who might not otherwise have felt it.
And in 2012, George was on the scene covering the unspeakable tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School. And yes, the book even explores the evolution of our very own GMA.
It was kind of just bouncing along, and not doing anything great in the ratings.
Good morning, America. It is good to have you with us. I'm Charles Gibson.
And I'm Diane Sawyer.
Then they brought back Charles Gibson, and they brought in Diane Sawyer, and suddenly it became a relevant, serious news program. Then it was Robin Roberts and Diane Sawyer. George Stephanopoulos brings an enormous amount of journalistic credibility to the table. Michael Strahan has proved that a professional athlete can do non-sports journalism, and do it well. Everybody loves Michael Strahan instantly. It's just a remarkable job of finding the chemistry that works best.
He ultimately hopes his book will bring about a renewed appreciation for the job we do every day.
So critical to our ability to function is to know what's going on, what the truth is, and serious television journalism is the best source of that in our world today.
ABC News 75 Years in the Making is available today. George, Merry Christmas.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.